someone tunes the car, what they do is they wait until, they'll do a baseline when the car's heat soaked. And then they'll wait until everything cools down, and it's ice cold, and they'll rip like a pull off, and then you have a huge spread. The right way to do it is, that's not how you drive the car. So you need to have the car heat soaked rear wheel driving conditions. Air is like 70 degrees in here, so I don't use any fans or what have you right now. So I want to get the car heat soaked, so I have a true number. So it does away with the single air intake on the airbox. We replace it with a nice carbon fiber, twin plenum, full exhaust system. And what I'm doing now is tying that all together, reflashing the ECU. And a lot of people just go, a lot of tuners just have a generic file, they plug it in, done. All two cars aren't created the same. So I spend, a couple hours actually writing it specifically to the car. Just gets better drivability, better torque, and believe it or not, better fuel economy if you don't get on it all the time. GT3s are a little bit more finicky. There's a lot. They changed them a bunch of times during the year, right? They do that with the Porsches too, but there's a lot more hidden timing tables inside of the GT3. So a lot of people go, oh, I made 10 horsepower, that's it, but there's a lot of power to be had out of the GT3s.
400 plus horsepower and a chassis that was designed for 245.
Interior is mostly Cayman, but we do have the Euro GT3 seats, which I like. It's also got regular seat belts and harnesses. The Alcantara steering wheel, shifter, and brake handle. Now the fun starts.
You want to just go slow going out?
Yeah, of course. Of course I'll go slow. As long as I know how to use the fun pedal, we'll be okay.
Traction control off.
You hear that? He just said traction control off.
No, I did not say that. I said if you break it, you buy it.
You break it, you buy it. Most of the time I wouldn't like that policy, but in this case, you know what? It really doesn't seem so bad. Woo! Light flywheel too. Let's get a move on. I probably look ridiculous in this car. It makes me look like a giant, right? I don't care. I'd buy one anyway. Steering's light. It feels as precise as a Porsche should be, which I like. And we'll just go out this way. I will be very, very careful, because this thing, I don't want to have to buy it broken. I want to buy it in one piece. It's got a light flywheel on it. It revs up pretty quick. Oh yeah, I barely touch it. It pulls. I mean, it definitely, you can tell there's like all kinds of power there. And now I stop. Ooh, stability management kicks in. This thing is fast. Oh, the giggle factor is like a 9.5 in this car. Oh man, I love this car.
Yeah.
This thing is so much faster than a 911.
Yeah.
That's great.
And it handles a lot better too.
Yeah. Totally stable. I love the mid-engine platform. I love mid-engine cars in general. And it hung the tail out a little bit, but it was smooth.
Yeah.
Totally like under control.
Absolutely.
I knew I should have brought my V1. The flywheel is so light on it. The engine revs up so fast. It's great. You guys build a hell of a car, man. And I feel like with the exception, I mean, maybe these seats, because I'm a fat retard, with the exception of these seats, I could totally live with this car every day. In fact, if I did, I would get myself in a lot of trouble.
They do make these seats in a
larger size. Nice, there's hope for me. Oh my god, if I were you, Roger, I would take this thing home every single day. Okay, now this thing kicks ass, like serious ass.
Yes.
Forget GT3s. This thing will house a GT3 all day, right?
And you know what? It looks better and it's a lot more fun.
Now I'm being pretty gentle in the corners. I don't want to make a very expensive mistake here, but good God, is this car fun to drive.
And we do have the suspension set basically in its stiffest.
Yeah, but it's not too stiff for me.
It's still compliant enough you can live with this car on a daily basis.
Yeah, my Mini is stiffer than this.
Your Mini is stiff.
My Mini is exceptionally stiff. I feel like if I drove this thing for a day and like got used to it, I would be like a master of this car. It's that easy. I gotta tell you, Roger, I am a huge fan of this car.
It is my personal favorite.
This
car.
might be, I mean, I've driven Ferraris and Lambos and Porsches and Aston Martins and all kinds of stuff. This is actually the most fun car I've ever driven in my life. Oh man, this thing makes my Mini feel like such a dog.
Yeah, right? It's true.
This thing makes Ferraris feel like dogs.
Well,
I feel like it's better balanced, it's more confidence inspiring, and it's more fun than a Ferrari. The shifter's great. Is this the same shifter as the GT3?
no, this is
Or
the
just Cayman short shifter?
Yeah. Great.
Wow, this thing like rips. It's like, this really is the best car ever. I can't believe I've waited so long to drive this. Oh, this car rules. That is by far the best car I've ever driven in my life.
Really?
I've never in my whole life driven a car that's this much fun. This thing rips so hard, dude. It's fantastic. I need one, like now. This thing, just forget Ferraris. Seriously, forget, Ferraris are a total waste of money. This is the car. This is the next car I'm buying. Forget it. Forget it. I have to have one like right now. It just kicks ass. Best car ever. Dude, Roger, thank you so much for having us here. This is one of my favorite places in the Northeast. I love coming here and hanging out and watching Kip do his thing and all this stuff, and just all the machinery I see here is the best. So thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure. We really enjoy having you guys up, and we enjoy showing off what we do.
Well, the next up is my Mini. I need you to tune my Mini.
Absolutely.
So when can I
Consider
leave
it
that?
done. Anytime. Glad to take care of it.
Nice.
Hey, by
Mini
the way,
tune.
what do you do in the end of January?
This, you're looking at it.
Well, you know, as you may have heard, we're racing again at the 24 Hours Daytona.
I like
this
racing.
year with 7 cars entered.
Wait, 7 cars?
7
You're running
cars.
7 cars.
Yeah, and a whole slew of Porsche factory drivers.
Do you need a camera crew?
Great idea. Let's
Really?
do it. Yeah, seriously.
Think
You
I'm gonna
guys
go?
should come down.
Really?
Absolutely. We'll get you in, take care of you, feed you, everything.
Oh, Garage 419 road trip.
Hang out with the flag
Daytona,
girls.
here we come, baby.
Garage 419 is brought to you by Rambo, starring Sylvester Stallone, in theaters January 25th.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the war is in your blood. Killing's as easy as breathing. Rambo. Rated R in theaters January 25th.